Hi, I'm Olivia Crushy, and welcome to my SED Talk, where we are going to be explaining dyslexia to parents with children who are newly diagnosed. In this SED Talk, we will cover what dyslexia is, how common dyslexia is, signs of dyslexia, the importance of evaluation, and ways you can help and be an advocate for your child. We will also hear from Assistive Tech Coordinator Lauren Alcine. Now let's jump into what dyslexia is. According to the Child Mind Institute, children with dyslexia struggle with phonology or the recognition and manipulation of sounds and language. Dyslexia affects a child's ability to decode words, to break them down into constituent sounds or phonemes, and then to sound out novel words. This makes it difficult to recognize and retrieve words, read, write, and spell. Dyslexia has no connection to overall intelligence, and most learners with dyslexia are highly intelligent, quick, and creative thinkers. Yale Center for Dyslexia and Creativity explains dyslexia as an unexpected difficulty in reading in an individual who has the intelligence to be a much better reader. Dr. Sally Shaywitz, co-director of the Yale Center for Dyslexia and Creativity, estimates that 80 to 90% of children who struggle with learning disabilities have dyslexia. That's as many as 1 in 5 children. Dyslexia often goes undiagnosed and affects boys and girls the same. The Child Mind Institute laid some different signs that may be an indicator that a child may have dyslexia. In young children, it may cause difficulty with simple rhymes, following directions, or cause delayed speech. In school, students may reverse letters and numbers, have difficulty reading and counting syllables and words, and avoiding reading out loud. Outside of school, students may have trouble reading signs and remembering multi-step directions or telling time. It is not mandatory to get a professional evaluation to receive accommodations at school for your child, but it certainly helps. An evaluation gives a diagnosis which helps rule out other causes of reading difficulties. It helps with intervention planning, which is important to figure out which interventions will be best for your child. And lastly, it provides written documentation that will show the history of your child's learning disability, and that may be helpful to have in the future. I was able to ask Lauren Alcine, who is the Assistive Technology Coordinator for the Unit 5 School District, to talk about children with dyslexia. She said, children with dyslexia's brains read better with their ears. It is our job to make sure everything they need to comprehend is presented to them aloud. She often hears that getting something read aloud is cheating, when really your brain does the same thing whether it is reading with your eyes or reading with your ears. These are some things I feel are important to advocate for your child in school. Extra time on tests, quiet spaces to work, audio or video recorded lessons, having your student be able to answer verbally instead of writing, audiobooks, and typing on computers or tablets instead of writing. There is also a lot of assistive technology to help students with dyslexia. Here are a few that I feel are important to know about. Snap and Read Universal is a text-to-speech software you can get on any computer or tablet. It helps with inaccessible text, it can simplify difficult words, it has a built-in translator, and it can be used on all PDFs. Co-Writer Universal is a speech-to-text software that can also be on any laptop or tablet. It has a word prediction and flexible spelling tool. And if you need more words for a topic, it has a built-in topic dictionaries. Lastly, we have the LiveScribe Smart Pen. Using the special paper, you can replay audio by tapping the notes. It works just like a pen, and you can link audio recording to notes. There are a lot more assistive technology to help with dyslexia, but those 3 were the ones that stood out to me as being helpful for students with dyslexia. At the end of the day, parents are the main ones that deal with the emotional part of dyslexia. A few tips on supporting your student at home are to discuss dyslexia and the feelings your child may have about the challenges he or she face. Model positive attitudes when things get tough. Help make attainable and achievable goals for your child. Celebrate all successes, no matter how small or big. Recognize their effort, and always validate their feelings while still giving your support. 2 books that I found were recommended for parents with dyslexic children and finding out more information about dyslexia were Overcoming Dyslexia by Dr. Sally Shaywitz and Dyslexia Advocate by Kelly Sandman Hurley. Both of these books are available on Amazon and I think would help parents a lot. And that's a wrap. Thank you for coming to my SED Talk.